and welcome to another National Music Academy vlog. Today I'm going to be telling you all about the different ways that there are to get your music out there. If you're a young singer-songwriter or you're playing in a band, you're making original music, there have never been more ways to get your music out there online than there are right now. Today I'm going to be giving you a crash course in online music distribution. So the first thing that you're going to want to think about is streaming versus selling your music online. Streaming is basically where a streaming provider allows people to subscribe to their service, normally for a monthly fee. And with that subscription, users get access to unlimited content of everything that's on that service. Some examples of streaming are sites like Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Deezer, Google Play. There are lots of different streaming sites that are available online for music. It used to be the case that when you wanted to listen to music, you had to either buy a physical copy, so a CD, a tape, or a record, or you had to buy a digital download. Nowadays, more and more people are leaning away from digital purchases and opting to stream music instead. So the big question is, should you be selling or streaming your music online? And the answer to that is almost certainly for everyone, both. You should be able to have people stream your music because, as I say, that is the vast majority of how music's being consumed these days, but it doesn't hurt to have your music up on online stores as well. Some online stores that you can use to sell your music are stores like the iTunes store, as well as the Google Play Store, and you've also got a site called Bandcamp, which is unique in the sense that Bandcamp is 100% driven towards artists. If you're just starting out with your music and you want to start selling your music, Bandcamp is a perfect place to start because they take a relatively small cut. You can upload the music yourself, so you don't have to go through any distributors. And you can put all your own information in there and take it down whenever you like. So there's a lot of artist control in Bandcamp. The other advantage that Bandcamp has over other online stores is you can sell physical merch there as well. You can sell CDs, tapes, records, t-shirts, anything that you want to sell, you can sell that through Bandcamp as well. And the other advantage that they have is you have what's called pay what you like pricing. And that gives people the option, if they're a really big fan of your music, they might pay $5 for one song, they might pay $10. There's no limit to the amount of money that they can give you, whereas a store like iTunes, it's normally, I think, $1.69 a song, and that's it. That's the most that anyone can pay for that song. Another streaming site that I'll talk about really quickly is SoundCloud. Now, SoundCloud has been around for a while. SoundCloud is also streaming, but it's a free streaming site. So artists can upload their music to SoundCloud and users can listen to it for free. SoundCloud is really great for things like demos, remixes, anything that you want to have people listen to before they buy it. So for instance, it's used a lot for pre-release streaming. And SoundCloud is great if you've just got demos up and you want to be able to put your music up, show it to people, and then when you have a better recording of that song, you can take it down. So I mentioned earlier before that you want to be both streaming and selling your music. But the big question that a lot of people have is how. Sites like Spotify don't allow artists to simply log into an account and upload their music for free. Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, all of those sites, you have to go through what's called a distributor. Now, a distributor is a site where you, an artist or record label, uploads the music to the distributor, and then the distributor, for a fee, will give it to all of those online stores, or as many as you choose. So when you're looking for a distributor, one of the things that you want to think about is how many stores is this going to put my music on? The more stores you're on, the more people have the chance to discover your music. Some examples of distributors include DistroKid, CD Baby, TuneCore, Record Union, GyroStream, and Ditto Music. But there are plenty of others out there. When you're looking for a distributor to your music, there are a couple of factors that you want to take into account. As I mentioned before, how many stores or streaming services is it going to put my music on? How much are the upfront or yearly costs? How much of the streaming royalties will they take as a percentage cut? Are there limits to how much music I can upload? A lot of streaming sites will have a subscription fee per album or per EP. Some others will just have a yearly subscription. And also, if you're, for instance, in another artist, say you're a solo singer-songwriter, but you're also in a band, if you want to upload music from different artists, how many other artists can you do? And another thing that you might want to take into consideration is the other services that the distributor offer. So there are small companies like GyroStream and Ditto that I mentioned that are a little bit smaller, a little bit newer and more niche, but the advantage of that is they also offer other services. So for instance, Ditto Music offer PR campaigns and radio campaigns, which for an extra fee, they can help your music get onto radio stations and get noticed by blogs, for instance. CD Baby are another one that advertise sync licensing as another one of the services that they offer, which can be another source of revenue for artists and bands. What I would be doing is have your music ready to upload to Bandcamp so that you can sell it online for as much or as little as you want. You also want to have it ready to upload to somewhere like YouTube and SoundCloud as well to maximize the number of people who are going to hear it. For everything else, I'd look at a distributor that's going to have a low upfront cost, but is going to get your music available as many places as possible. For a lot of upcoming musicians, I would recommend DistroKid, as they have a very low upfront cost, and then you can upload as much music as you want from one artist throughout the course of the year. It's then also available on 150 different streaming sites and platforms, so it's one of the better distributors out there for getting your music onto lots of platforms. You want to make sure that all your music is a good quality audio file. Most of these platforms will want a WAV file that's 16-bit and 44.1 kilohertz for streaming. If you don't know what that means, whoever is mastering your music should know what it means and how to get that to you in that format. You don't want to have just MP3s of your music because it's not going to be a high enough quality for streaming and download services. You're also going to want to have your artwork as a high resolution image that you can upload to all of your online stores as well. Plus, have all your credits, so anyone who worked on the track, and also you want to have your lyrics available as well. The other thing that you're going to need when you upload your music online to all of these platforms are two codes, a UPC and an ISRC. And a lot of online distributors will automatically generate these for you, but once they have generated the ISRCs and UPC for you, keep them written down somewhere because you'll need them when you're uploading them to other platforms such as Bandcamp or SoundCloud. You might be thinking, well, how much money am I really going to make from this? Streaming is still an excellent revenue source for musicians. The amount that you're going to get paid per stream varies from platform to platform, but averages around 0.6 cents per play. It doesn't sound like a whole lot, and it often isn't when you're first starting out with your music. However, the advantage of having it on lots of sites means lots of streams can accumulate. If you get 1,000 streams on 150 different platforms, it's not a lot of streams on any one site, but overall that's 150,000 streams, and that's starting to add up. Having your music on Bandcamp as well also means that you do have the potential to get money directly from your music. Bandcamp money pays out normally as soon as it's paid by whoever buys your music, so it's quick to get that money back into your account. And the other advantage of having a pay what you like model is that you can set your price low, but people have the option to pay more. And finally, just a little word about demos and covers. Demos and covers are awesome when you're starting out and you're trying to start booking gigs, or you want to give people a little bit of an idea of what you sound like, but you don't necessarily have enough material to warrant going into a professional recording setting. YouTube and SoundCloud are awesome for demos and covers. However, I wouldn't be uploading those to a distributor to have them on Spotify and iTunes and other sites like that. The reason that I wouldn't be uploading covers is because to upload a cover to a distributor, you need to have a license from the owner of the copyright material. So that means the person who originally put it out needs to license your cover for you to be able to professionally upload it to a distributor. And Triple J Unearthed is another platform that I want to quickly touch on, as it's a really awesome Australian platform that allows up and coming artists to get their music heard by people at Triple J. If you're uploading to Triple J Unearthed, the best thing that you can do is have one good quality, well recorded and mastered song. Uploading demos to Triple J Unearthed may seem like a good idea because it's getting listened to by people at Triple J, but they are looking for high quality songs that they can play on the radio. So it's best to wait, set up your profile, but wait to upload something until you have a really good high quality mixed and mastered recording. And that's about it, guys. If you have any questions about getting your music out there, songwriting, recording, or any of those other elements of artistry, feel free to come in and chat to us at the National Music Academy, as our artist mentoring teachers have lots of experience in this particular area of the industry and are happy to help you guys through the process.